Ding, 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 ding. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock and I'm echoing. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, put those aliens in the chat. We are about started in just a minute.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi, and you watching straight from the A.com.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straight from the A.com, that's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
Straight from the A. Where you from? I'm straight from the A. A-Town.
I like this bad.
A-Town.
That's better.
What's going down? Straight from the A.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the disclaimer out there. If me and Michelle actually get into a fight during this interview, just know she started.
I don't
okay?
fight.
Now what else is going on?
I might pull your wig, but I ain't gonna fight.
I didn't pull my wig. Now we gotta be quiet.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien. ATLien.
Get ready, get ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? What's up, squad? What is up? Listen. Come on in. Like it, share as you come on in. Hey, Tony. Tony said I haven't caught a live in 2 months. Welcome back, Tony. Welcome back. We are live and in living color, and I was feeling a little bit nostalgic today, child. I done got the green screen out on y'all. It's barely hanging up here. Hold on, let me change this background. Look, I can change my background again. Anywho, hey, where I want to be. Let me pretend like okay. Let me go back to my house. Okay. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hey Lynn, come on in. Yes. Listen, it's my birthday month, y'all. It's my birthday, so I've been chillaxing and stuff. Y'all might haven't seen me around because people be I just be doing stuff, child. I don't be feeling like coming live. I be feeling like shopping and buying stuff and going out to eat and drinking and having cocktails, and that's what we be doing. But hello, I'm here today. Okay, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much, Crafty Nook. I appreciate you. Now listen, y'all saw these people who was in here early. Those were my Patreon members. I gave them a little early notice. Okay, my Patreon members and my YouTube members. All the people in the green are my YouTube members, and a lot of them are my Patreon members. Okay, shout out to my mods, Princess AG and C Patterson. Okay, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention Facebook in the building. Hey Lisa, hey y'all, what's up, y'all? Look, and I want to say, listen, I also want to say a special thank you to all the new subscribers. You don't have to be a member, you don't have to be a Patreon, you don't even have to be on Facebook. I am just happy that you are here to watch little old me. Okay. You said, what you say, honey? What's up? Hey, fandom, what's up? Miss Diva, I see everybody. Y'all know I got to spend at least 10 minutes saying hello to people, okay? My hair cute, thank you. I think I might have tied it up this week. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's time to get my braids redone. Listen, I will stretch a braid out, honey. I will have a braid just hanging on by the roots. By the hair and be like, yes, I'm gonna keep them braids. Anywho, I am digressing. Now, today's topics, don't you? It's Tuesday. Y'all know what we do on Tuesday. We talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We talk about the ratings, and we talk about everything associated with it, all the drama, all the rumors, and everything else. So this week, we got Kandi and Marlo still arguing, blah, blah, blah. We're going to talk about that a little bit. We're also going to talk about the reunion a little bit, a little bit that I know. I don't know too much, but I'll share with you what I know. We'll also talk to you about Marlo's bait and switch, because people like, Marlo ain't at the reunion. What's going on? But, Marlo was at the damn reunion. Marlo was not going to miss this reunion, child. And then what else we got? Oh, we got Sheree and Martell, honey. Martell Holt and his baby mama drama. It's just too much. It's just too much. What else was on here? Oh, somebody trying to drag the Lanithia. You know that girl, the baby mama, the Bryson's alleged baby mama who never got a DNA test, so never proved that the baby was Bryson's. Well, she spreading rumors, child. She is still mad and angry and stuff. She's sending stuff to the blogs, making up stuff, child. But I'm gonna listen, y'all know I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it in, honey. So y'all need to tell me what y'all want to talk about first. You said tomorrow is a promise. Shop today. Amen, Rob J. Amen. Shop today and wear your good clothes every day. Don't save your outfits, honey. Walk around with your sequins on and your good clothes and your silks and satins and linens and everything else. Do not save them outfits, honey. You might not have no day you gonna wear it. Get dressed up and go to the grocery store. That's what I be doing. Anyhow, what you say? Happy heavenly birthday to Greg Leakes. Yes, happy heavenly birthday to Greg Leakes. Honey, we missed Greg. Greg was the glue that kept it all together over there in the Leakes household, and everybody is missing him. Everybody is saluting him online. Even NeNe's former castmates who don't even speak to her no more, then put up pictures of Greg today. You know, I feel like they clout chasing, because if you're gonna support somebody, support the people who are left behind as well. But you know, that's just me. I'm just saying, how you gonna? Anyway, I'm digressing. You said, hey y'all, let me see what else y'all saying. Yes, the mods and everybody. Yes, like and share, get some more people in here. Y'all know how we do it over there on Facebook. Give me some stars, y'all. If y'all got some stars, give me some and share it with your friends. Now, this week's episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, should we start there first? What y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think we should start with the show first, y'all. I don't really listen. It was a little bit boring to me, but I'll go ahead and talk about the ratings as well. I tried to watch it today. It was really just a continuation of last week's episode where Kandi and Marlo was getting into it, and yeah, Kandi holds a grudge. That's no secret. Thank you, JJ. Thank you. Oh my God, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Lynn. Oh, and y'all are so nice. Bed-Stuy said, thank you for being fabulous. And then Ken said, did you see Kandi confirm the tea you already spilled about Carlos and Kandi not having a relationship? I told y'all just gotta listen to me a little bit longer and pay attention, and then run my receipts back through the cash register. Okay, just run them back, and you will realize that I have never lied to y'all. I have never made up nothing. I always tell y'all the truth. It may not be the truth that a lot of people want to hear, but it is the truth nonetheless. I did not know what Kandi said, but whatever it is, I'm sure I said it first. I'm sure I said it first. I told y'all before about Kandi and Marlo's show, and that Marlo left because she wanted to return to be a friend of the show. I told y'all about that. Kandi keep talking about that, keep acting like that Marlo had this fabulous opportunity to be a real bitch on her own show instead of being a part-time bitch or a friend of bitches on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But what she didn't tell you was that she was scheming back then. Y'all remember the alliance and all that stuff that we've been talking about for years. Go back and watch my old videos. I ain't take nothing back. Everything I said then, I will say now. I don't even remember what I said then, because you know how they say you got to remember a lie. I ain't got to remember nothing. I said it. It was true. Now, Kandi only did it because she knew that NeNe needed somebody on her team. NeNe didn't have nobody. Kandi had already recruited everybody. Kandi had Eva, Kandi had Cynthia, Kandi had Kenya. Who NeNe had? NeNe needed Marlo. NeNe needed Marlo. NeNe and Marlo had made up, and Kandi did not like it, honey. She did not like it. So when NeNe NeNe was the one that got Marlo invited back as a friend and got her a check finally, because she was a friend and she wasn't getting paid for several years. But NeNe was the one who advocated for her to get a check. Then Marlo went behind her back and started, flaunting around with Kenya. Then NeNe got mad at her and dumped her. Then they got friends again. So they have like an up and down relationship. They be friends today, and then tomorrow they not friends. But whatever the case may be, they had decided that they was gonna be an alliance, and Kandi wanted to get Marlo out of the Real Housewives of Atlanta circle by doing what? By offering her this show. But she didn't realize that Marlo was going to get paid when Marlo and NeNe made up. Marlo was going to get paid more than she would have got paid on that little wee TV show with all these unknown people. Marlo was the star over there. Marlo ain't getting no check. So Marlo said, listen, if I'm going to come over here with these no names, these messy queens, these junkies, junkie Dineva. I know y'all get mad at when I say it, but it is what it is. But if I'm going to go over there and do all of that, okay, then y'all need to pay me an equitable amount of money that I would be making over here as a friend. Then all the people got mad at her. All the people is like, how dare she ask her worth? How dare she ask to be paid more than Bravo, because Bravo turned down the show. Bravo didn't want that trash over there. No shade to Kandi and her idea with the queens or whatever. But they didn't want it. Okay. So we TV said, okay, we'll take it, but we ain't got that much money to put in it. We take everything over here. And yeah, it just didn't work out. Marlo was like, listen, I'd rather come over here with the Versace and the Gucci and the Louis than to go over there with the Tarjay. Okay, that's what I want to do. That's what she wanted to do, and that's what she did. She wanted the money. She followed the money. What would you do? Would you follow the money, or would you go over here just to be on your own show? I don't know. It just depends on what you're looking for, and whatever the case may be, it worked out for Marlo. She was still getting her 6-figure check, even though she didn't have a peak. She was getting paid more than Eva. She was getting paid more than Shamari. So I would have went for the money too, honey. And you don't know how that show was gonna turn out. You got a messy queen. You got all these people over there with all these different things going on. People's addicted to drugs and alcohol, and you got to deal with all that stuff. And no, child, I ain't gonna deal with all that, child. I'm gonna come over here with the nice. I'm gonna stay in the mansion. Y'all go over there to the apartments. I'm gonna stay in the mansion. Okay. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm just saying, Kandi just wanted, and Kandi was gonna get a check. So when Kandi gets upset and starts saying, I did this, I sold the show, that means I was gonna get paid. Okay. So don't listen. I'm just sick and tired of y'all acting like I be dragging Kandi when Kandi be dragging herself. If you listen. Anywho, you said who on a car? What happened? I mean, a 6-figure check from Bravo versus Joe Schmo Productions. I mean, really, pick a struggle. I'm going to be like, show me the money. Okay. And now if Joe Schmo Productions can pay me the same as I'm getting paid over here to do nothing, to sit around and listen and be NeNe friend and drink cocktails and raise a little hell with Porsha every now and then, I'm gonna take the 6 figures. I'm sorry, that's just what I'm gonna do. That's me. I don't know. You said Kandi was mad because Marlo stopped her from getting that bag. You are absolutely right. Now, as far as Carlos is concerned, I told y'all that Carlos and Todd fell out, honey. They fell out a long time ago. But what y'all don't know is that Carlos fell out with Kandi because Carlos went behind Kandi's back and was trying to get an Xscape biopic going behind Kandi's back. This was before Kandi got back with Xscape. And what you need to do is go thank Carlos King for getting Xscape back together, because if it wasn't for Carlos King going behind Kandi's back, okay, going behind Kandi's back, making deals with Jermaine Dupri, going behind Kandi's back and filming with Mama Joyce and getting like behind the scenes stuff about what was going on when they was young and growing up. you wouldn't be seeing Xscape today, because the only reason Xscape made up was because Kandi wanted the dollars and the cents. She was like, I'd rather make up with my own group members and get this biopic money. I'd rather do this and we could do our own show. I don't want nobody else doing a show and I ain't got no control over it, no say so, and I won't be a part of it. No, 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 no. We need to just go ahead and make up. And that is exactly what happened. Y'all can Google it. It's on Straight from the A. It is on Straight from the A. I told you everything historically is archived over there on Straight from the A. Y'all act like because I don't blog now, it don't matter. But listen, it's all saved in historical context. Okay. You said you don't blame Kandi. I don't either. I'm not, listen, I don't blame Kandi either. But the point being is that was one of the reasons why she didn't see it for Carlos. Carlos went, but see, other people gonna tell you this. They ain't gonna tell you like I tell you, because I know. Okay, Carlos went when he was still a producer with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. He filmed with Mama Joyce and made it seem like he was filming like a confessional or something, and he was actually filming to get tea on Xscape and all the things that happened behind the scenes. And Mama Joyce didn't know it. And Kandi found out and all hell broke loose, honey. You need to act up. I wonder if she gonna tell y'all. All that had happened. And then, as you know, Carlos and Todd were partners on what was it, Hollywood Divas, and then they got into lawsuits and stuff, and they couldn't agree on how they were gonna proceed. And you know, Carlos King wanted to be in front of the cameras, and Todd didn't like that. Carlos wanted to be the Andy, wanted to do like the Hollywood Divas reunions and all of that. And yeah, so they fell out over that, child. They fell out over money. And then y'all say, well, how is it that Todd and Carlos aren't cool or fell out or whatever, but they had that show on BET? How did that happen? Now, let me tell you how it happened. They had already sold that show. They had already pitched that show. The show was already a done deal before they fell out. So Todd's name was still on it. Carlos' name was still on it. And, you know, Carlos ended up producing it. But, you know, Todd got paid because he was one of the creators, but he didn't, you know, stick around to like, you know, work with Carlos or whatever. But there's that. So meanwhile, you know, Carlos still in his feelings. That's why Carlos over there talking about the Housewives every day, child. Talking about the Housewives every day. Feel like he trying to figure out a way to sabotage some stuff. Maybe that's how he got Sheree and Martell together. I don't know. All I know is I've been around this stuff long enough to see through the clouds and the smoke. Okay. Yes, I be spilling tea. Y'all just don't be paying attention. Take notes. And then somebody else gonna run with my tea and act like it's an exclusive. Just watch. They don't be wanting to give me my credit. But there is that, honey. There is that. Messy mess. Carlos has more cred, more than Todd, though. Okay. So Carlos went and did it himself. Kudos to him. Okay, there's that. He did. Encore. That was it. Encore. Yes. So so Todd's name was still on it as, you know, production because he was one of the creators or whatever. But you know, it was Carlos King production, honey. Todd and Kandi blocking folks' money. Okay, listen, they say they all about black businesses, but they about they black businesses. They're not about anybody else's, but that's just my opinion. Y'all say Kandi create all these jobs for all these people, but really it be all her family members and stuff. It don't be nobody else unless it's you know, beneficial to her as well. Okay. Now, what else do I have to say? I don't even know where I'm going with all of this. What else? I don't know what heck. I want to know what Kandi said about Carlos because I didn't even hear. You said, Michelle, what's wrong with that? She put money on all the women pocket. You sounded like a hater. Well, isn't she getting money in her pocket too? How am I? What are you talking about? It's like a pimp. When a pimp sends a hoe out in the street, he get money in his pockets. I'm just saying. So who's wrong in the situation? I don't know. Is it the pimp or is... Oh, see, y'all got me started. I said I was gonna be good. See, even Biggie told me to shut up. Michelle, stop it, Michelle. Okay. Todd tried to fall out with Phaedra. She gave him $3K. She said since he didn't have a job, okay, Phaedra hired him to help her do her workout tape and everything. And then what Todd do? He bring it to the camera, act like she wasn't paying him. Meanwhile, what Biggie? What? Okay, Biggie said I'm talking too loud. Meanwhile, Biggie. Meanwhile, y'all remember he took it to the cameras. He made it seem like she was broke. But in the midst of all that, they was keeping Apollo stuff in their garage. It's just so much history with this show. And the people that make the history, the Phaedras, the NeNes, the Porshas, ain't even on the show no more. They keep bringing all these random ass people in here. We don't even want to see nothing about them. He said Michelle hits up with the real info all the time. Thank you, I am Ocean White. And look, I had seen some more super chats. I was just clicking while I was talking, y'all. DT said Billy Goat, Candyman, Forgettable, Hangry, Dupree Cruz should be paying Pastor Troy for playing bedroom action with him and his congregation. What? Wait a minute, DT. Thank you. Hold on, I'm still scrolling. Marlo has not changed her mouthpiece or peach of the show, going below the belt. Marlo does go below the belt. She really does. But I can't say that Kandi don't deserve it. Thank you so much, Jay. 2219 a bowl. I appreciate the birthday. $50. Ooh, Lord, I get to get my praise done. Look at God. Black Beauty 60 says special happy birthday in advance, Miss Michelle. Enjoy your birthday. Love you always. Best blogger ever. Thank you. Y'all so sweet. Thank you, Queen Love, for the super sticker. And then we got some new members. I was just talking and running my mouth, and I didn't see all of that going by. So I appreciate all of y'all who contributed. Now, listen. What else? So y'all know Kandi holds grudges. So Kandi gonna hold a grudge. Kandi does not see if Carlos can. Y'all should have knew that when Carlos will have every housewife ever invented on his show. A little lash on his show, and he never had Kandi on it. Y'all didn't ask why Kandi wasn't on the show. I don't know. Well, then Carlos was involved in, allegedly involved in rape gates with Porsha and Phaedra. The word on the curb is that, it was Carlos and Phaedra who came up with that, little lie, that little bitty lie about, Kandi wanted to, put something in a drink and knocking somebody out and having her way with them. That was, what Carlos and Phaedra allegedly came up with. And then in the Ultimate Girls Trip, Phaedra said, y'all ain't got the whole story. So I guess Phaedra gonna tell her story one day. I don't know when. Yes, Carlos did do some shady mess. I feel like Carlos was doing that to get back at his partner Todd. It's a tangle web. Listen, the best stories happen off air. We know that from Love and Marriage Huntsville with the baby mama over there acting crazy about Martell singing charade. Now the best stories don't even make it on the air. Okay, so so all this little stuff with Carlos King and Todd and Kandi, and it was just a big mess. So Carlos, when Phaedra didn't say anything at that reunion, she was quiet as a church mouse, honey. She lips was locked. Okay. Carlos, I guess she felt like she had to, pay homage to Carlos for helping her out. However, Carlos lost his job too. They didn't renew his contract. It wasn't that it expired. They did not renew it, and he did not come back. So there, Carlos been struggling. He been doing what he do. He was working for BET for a little while. He was working for VH1 for a little while. He, did Gucci Mane's wedding. He did a whole bunch of things. Now he landed on. He got some other shows on Bell Collector, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage DC, and he seems to be doing pretty good over there. Now that he's doing pretty good over there, why do you think he is still fixated with Housewives? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody let me know? I don't know either. But, just like Kandi holds a grudge, it seems like Carlos is holding one too. They good in the comment section, though. They can play it. they can sit there and say, "Hey, girl, how you doing? Yes, yes, queen. Y'all show it what you're working with." But yes, it's all just a mess, honey. You don't watch Real Housewives, child. I hardly don't either. I come on here just to talk to y'all because I got this PhD in RHOA. What I'm gonna do with it? What I'm gonna do with it? Okay. Now, exactly. Why is he so pressed? You said the Housewives check was better. That's why he's pressed. Well, again, okay, Vegas. You just made a good point. The Housewives check was better. So if the Housewives check is better, why is Kandi so mad at Marlo for keeping a Housewives check? Can somebody tell me that? Can somebody listen? It's a tangled web. It's a tangled web. Just look at one and look at the other and try to figure it out. That's what I do. You said probably because he started with RHOA. Well, the gag is he didn't start with RHOA. He actually started with he did start with RHOA. Oh, he also started with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all knew about that too. And he got the boot from there. But that's a whole, Carlos tell you his own history, child. He had some issues. And him and Mona Scott Young had to part ways because some things that was going on behind the scenes, child. Allegedly. I had to say that for Patreon. I have to say that one for Patreon. But anyway, you said you have not watched one episode since did I freeze? I did. At least it was a pretty picture. Look, I look worried though. Let me refresh. Hold on. I always got to back up to the backup to the backup. Y'all always got a backup. Here I come. I'm coming back. Let me read some of these comments while I reboot my computer, honey. It's this green screen this time, I guess. You said Carlos is just like them tip secret files Trump took. Oh, Michelle, give us all the hot tea. Listen, I'm just running my mouth. That's the gag. I am just running my mouth. I was there. I wrote about it all. Go to straightfromtheA.com, okay, and type in Real Housewives of Atlanta and get your life, honey. Get your life. I wrote about that. I wrote about when Kandi and Xscape. Kandi said she would never, ever reunite with Xscape, and of course never happened. Okay, never was a long time, but it wasn't that long for Kandi because all it took was for Carlos King to decide to do that biopic. Okay, so there's that. You said Kandi gonna put some voodoo on me. She bet not. She bet not put no voodoo on me. Why would she do that? The truth is the truth. I'm back. Hold on, let me mute myself. Okay, I'm muted. Okay. Yes, the truth is the truth. You said you missed my other background. It's back there. You want it back? Only thing I do is move this. See, look on my little dog behind there. Anyway, you said Kandi made a call to Kandi or Carlos, somebody I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Yes, thank you, DL Schuler. Straight from the A Archives got all of the tea, all of it. That's where all these people be getting their housewives tea from, straight from the A. Then don't be wanting to give me my credit. Be acting like this is their synopsis of the situation. If y'all don't go on somewhere and give me my flowers while I'm still here. But I'm digressing. You said it, Andy itching Phaedra back. He is inching her back. I think she'll be back. I think she'll be back. And speaking of people coming back, okay, y'all just getting here. Go ahead, like this video. I've been running my mouth for so long, child. I don't even know what I was talking about and how I started and what I was talking about, child. But I was talking about Ken and all that. But that's good old tea. But speaking of people coming back, I've been told y'all Porsha was not going nowhere. I told y'all that last season when I said that the Porsha's Family Matters was under the Real Housewives of Atlanta umbrella. Okay. And of course, Bravo was not going to let all their cash cows go. So, Porsha sat out for a little while. Andy said, this is just a pause. We're just putting you on pause. And, Porsha living her life, traveling with Simon and doing things and whatnot and buying her Rolls Royces and stuff. And you notice, now here's how you know Porsha is coming back. in the episode this week while they was on the bus and Marlo was perusing her Instagram. Marlo tells Kandi, look, you see Simon just bought Porsha a Rolls Royce. And Kandi was like, bump you, honey. I don't care about Porsha no Rolls Royce. I ain't even talking to you no more. Y'all remember that scene? Well, the reason they left it in there is because Porsha is still a active cast member. So of course they can talk about her. You don't hear them talk about NeNe, but they be talking about NeNe. You don't hear them talk about Phaedra, but they be talking about Phaedra. So yes, you said you want Porsha back. Well, she's coming back. Okay. I don't know. I know Media Takeout was reporting she's getting $5 million or something like that. I don't know how true that is, but I do know that she is coming back. Okay. Media Takeout has been known to, exaggerate, a lot, but $5 million is a whole lot. I don't know if they could pay her that and pay Kandi the little money that she is getting paid. Oh, thank you for the cash app. Who sent me the cash app? Christine. Oh my God, Christine, thank you so much for the $100. That is such a blessing. I can't believe y'all giving me all this love from running my mouth today. Thank you. Christine Bonham. DT said, hey, Dunn, Lemonita, Panchetta, Frederica, Margarita, Juanita. These names be killing me. Billy Goat, Candyman, Forgettable, Hangry, Dupree Cruz, and the Dirty Dungeon Defenders. Leave Michelle and her computer alone. We know you here. Well, they here, child. You said, I think Claudia Claptrap Monkeypox told you. Okay. I cannot, JB. JB, you need to be put in time out for that one. Okay. Thank y'all for the super chat. You need to be put in time out. You know damn well Claudia is not coming back, honey. Claudia is online begging to be on Ultimate Girls Trip though, but anyway. My picture isn't clear. I don't know what's going on. Refresh, do something, child. I don't know. I'm blurry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, child. It's probably my computer. It'll straighten up in a minute. Now, listen. Let's go ahead. I don't know. I'm all over the list. I'm all over the place in this show. Let's go ahead and talk about these ratings, shall we? The ratings was a season high last week with 1,026,000. Okay, 1,026,000. This week, not so much, and I feel like they went down because it was anticlimactic. We saw the argument, we saw Kandi, we saw the things that's going on with Kandi and Marlo. We tired of seeing these women arguing and stuff, child. It is what it is, and this week it just went down. Don't nobody care. I want to say don't nobody care about Sanya running the Olympics, but I would be shady to say that. I don't mean to say that, but I mean to say that because y'all don't like just happy-go-lucky stuff, and that's what it was about. She was showing them, Jamaica, showing the track that she ran on. Okay, that was 10 years ago. What about now? What about today? We want to know what's going on. So let me pull up the numbers, child. So they fell to number 6. Okay. You see what was first, the Major League Baseball NFL preseason. There go 90 Day Fiance as usual with 1.8 million. So don't be acting like people don't watch reality TV because they are certainly watching 90 Day Fiance. And there's Real Housewives of Atlanta with 973,000. So they lost 80, 90, 110. They lost about 50,000 viewers. They got a 0.46 in the female demographic, which is pretty good. The age range, the percentage of 18 to 49-year-old females watching during that time period was sufficient, but it was still pretty low, right? They can't hit 1 million to save their life. Remember when they used to get 3 million views on a Sunday? They used to be number one consistently. They used to be trending every Sunday. What is happening? Yeah, so I don't never even watch it till like Monday or Tuesday. So I mean, there's that. You said you was watching Naked and Afraid. So press 1 if you surprised that the ratings went down. Press 2 if you think they should have been higher, and press 3 if you just don't care. Let me see what y'all say. Are you surprised that the ratings went down? Press 1 if you surprised. Press 2 if you not, and press 3 if you just don't care. Darren is surprised. Okay. Oh, people just don't care. Y'all don't care. Okay, y'all don't care about the ratings. Okay. Well, there's some twos. Okay. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Let me see what I should talk about next. This don't nobody care. Okay, let's talk about the reunion. Let's talk about the reunion. Okay. People were saying that that Marlo did not attend the reunion, okay? Because this Marlo posted this clip on her Instagram, and she was kind of like, trying to insinuate that she wasn't at the reunion. So hold on, put this in here, and we know that was a lie, honey. We know that was a lie, but it worked for the day that she did it, honey. It worked for the day that she did it. Hold on, let me put it in here. Marlo Hampton, bam, bam. Hold on, what's her name? There it is. Okay, bring her up. So Marlo had posted this, and everybody was trying to figure out. She was all dressed up, honey, lady in red, in her, at her townhouse, and she came and she sat down in front of her laptop, and it looked like she was getting ready to do the reunion from her laptop, and people were questioning if she had the COVID or something, if she wasn't going to be there, like why is she not there? So I don't know what had happened, but if this was a bait and switch or what. But also in her stories, it's gone now. We saw her being picked up from New York on the day of. So it's like, child, what is going on? And then she was on Watch What Happens Live the day after. What is going on? If you had the COVID, you wouldn't have been up there. So we know she was still there, honey. She wasn't gonna miss her first reunion in with a peach. You said she had lipo last year, but talking about Drew, it was a virtual appearance. I don't think she did a virtual appearance, but there's that. They gotta cut it out with the filters. Okay. Well, there's that. Kandi said she was there. Of course, Kandi said she was there because Kandi gonna spill all the tea. Kandi does not want to keep nobody's secrets, especially Marlo's. Anybody that's getting any other clout online, Kandi is gonna tell it. Okay. Anyway, yes, it's my throwback backdrop, child. I just want to, I just felt the ways. Yes, they were in person. They were in New York. The theme was, what was the theme, child? They hold on. I'll tell you, I was looking at it just a second ago. Hold on. Here is Andy. I'm sorry, I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, here he is, right here. Bam, bam, bam. Let me put it in here.
Reunion stage.
It was really amazing, and you know what? At first, I was a little nervous, but I'm feeling good.
Oh, you have your groove.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
I was a little nervous.
You're dropping some lines here. Yes.
They make you.
The bitches make you. Oh my God. The bitches make you. Oh my God. Keonce. How good is Keonce's hair? It's really good. Yes.
So, all the ladies was there, child. And Andy was happy to have all the ladies there because, they was all acting a plum fool for Andy. Okay. Also, hold on. I had another clip. Of course, they said Martell Holt was there with Sheree. Sheree filmed them walking down the street, and Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville, baby mama, seemed to have gotten upset about the situation and decided to put him on blast. Now I can't find it. But anyway, we gonna take some calls in a second. Let me go and put this link in here while I search. Yeah, so what y'all think about this Sheree and Martell situation? Apparently, Martell came out and said that Lil Boosie, aka Tasha K, was lying on him and he did not talk to her, which I told y'all before. Apparently, the word on the curb is that it was the baby mama that told Tasha K that. Maybe he told the baby mama that, and the baby mama told Tasha K that. Child, I don't know. The side chick baby mama, is that what it was? We have to be clear on the baby mamas. Arionne. Okay, it's more than one baby mama. I thought he had a wife and he has a baby mama. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know. I don't watch it. You said Martell is gay. Is he? Who said that? Melody still loves Martell. Okay. I'm done speaking on here. Now I don't get a response back. What you talk about, Chris? Kandi and Tiny song is hidden. We is not talking about Kandi and Tiny song, okay? But we is talking about Martell and crazy his crazy baby mama. Now, here is let me put this in here for y'all to see this. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. They captured Arionne's screen grabs. She said she gonna put him on blast yet again, child. She gonna put him on blast yet again. Martell Holt is being called out by Arionne Curry, the mother of his youngest child. Arionne is said to have gotten pregnant while Martell was married to Melody Holt. Martell is currently dating Sheree Whitfield, if that all makes sense to you. And so she posted these messages on her Instagram, and apparently Martell is emailing her. I gotta look at it real close because I can't see with my glasses. It says, you told me you grew up, shaking my head. I feel so bad for you. My heart hurts. Best of luck. That was from Martell to Arionne Curry. Arionne Curry responded to his email and said, F you, Martell Holt. You made me like this. It took it took 2 seasons of you discussing me every episode to make her famous, and she left you to even say something. I was so dumb. I hope your 3 daughters never run into a man like you and loyal to you. You've been using me. My heart hurts for you. I'm sorry, I can't read this mess. And you still don't call, and you still don't get it. You could have moved on. Okay, whatever. Bye. Don't email me unless it's about Knox. We have nothing to talk about. My closure was seeing you on the blogs. Yours will be seeing me with my new man. Don't email me back. You've been a liability. What you talking about? Slow. And then she put, in words, be delusional. I be posting in my close friends, but tonight he tried it. Got back from vacation stressed. I'm done. Like, at what point would you not be done? I mean, I said this the last video I did. She was cheating on the man. She got pregnant while he was married to another woman, and now he is dating another public figure, and now she done. I don't understand. You should have been done. He don't want you. Here is more. She also says, and I'm not changing my son's name to Maverick. Stop calling him that. His name is Knox. He's way different from the others. Hence why you told me you don't want him every other week like you get the others. Ladies, never have a baby by your married man. Let me be your example. Someone had to say it. I own my ish now. Someone had to say it. Why did someone have to say don't have a baby by a married man? Why? Nobody had to say it. It's common sense. I can't. Let me. Oh gosh. Okay, there's that. Child. Meanwhile, Martell allegedly has said that he never said that Sheree wasn't his woman, and Sheree has been posting him online still. I don't understand why, but she does. Hold on, let me see if it's on here. Sheree Whitfield. Oh, it's going now. It was in her. It was in her thingamabobbits. Let me see if it's in her tag posts. No, she don't let nobody do that. Let me see. Hold on. Hey, Mickey, I see you in the back.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. It's nice to see your old backdrop.
Huh? What?
It's nice to see your old backdrop.
Oh, thank you. I just, was feeling nostalgic.
Yeah, it reminds me of like when we used to go live like a few years ago.
Uh-huh.
You were spilling some real tea today, Michelle. I didn't know that Carlos was the one that was trying to get that Xscape biopic. I just thought because they did that like special, that mini series a few
Uh-huh.
years ago, and they were with Jermaine Dupri, and they were saying, yeah, somebody's trying to sell our life story and have this movie, and we got to do it ourselves and stuff like that. I had no idea it was Carlos King.
Yes, child.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
It's
That
right
is
here. Hold on.
crazy.
I got the receipts, honey.
I know you do. I was just like, oh my God.
Let me
That's
see if this
crazy.
one on. I googled this quick, so I don't know if this the exact show. Here's Kandi Burruss explains how Xscape reunited because of unauthorized biopic. Okay, this was when I think she did this on Speak on It, but she also provided a bit of insight about the Jermaine Dupri unauthorized Xscape movie. Click here if you missed that, and how the group actually reunited because of it. Y'all see this?
Wow.
Okay. So
I'm
yes.
surprised they didn't they actually didn't make a movie.
Look, I'm gonna click here. Let me see what this other part say. Oh, here it is right here. Confirmed. Newly reunited Xscape and Jermaine Dupri over odds over TV One documentary. It says a few months ago, I gave away some free tea about how former Housewives of Atlanta executive producer Carlos King was working on a documentary. Yes, it's right here. I'm gonna put this link in here. And this was in, let me see what the date is.
It had to be at least 2016, 17.
Hold on. I'm putting a link in the chat. It was 2017.
Okay. Oh, so this was fresh off of the Phaedra scandal. Oh, Lord.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
So it says, I gave you some free tea about how former Housewives of Atlanta executive producer Carlos King was working on a documentary about the newly reunited girl group Xscape behind Kandi Burruss's back, while Kandi and her fellow Xscape members were all working with Mona Scott Young to produce one of their own. Well, my tea has been confirmed, so y'all can add another notch in my belt, honey. So this was all on here. It says, as previously reported, Jermaine Dupri's Social Death Records owns all of the rights to Xscape's music, and he had been quietly working with former RHOA executive producer Carlos King on the low to produce a
So wait,
TV1
sorry.
documentary.
Jermaine was also working with Carlos.
Yes.
Oh,
For the
my
record,
God.
TV1's Who Can I Run To? The Xscape story was recently announced as part of this year's programming for the network during their annual upfront presentations for 2017. Word on the curb is that Kandi had absolutely no clue about the project and was livid when she found out that King had been gathering information about Xscape behind her back by speaking with Mama Joyce, who also had no clue about the documentary. Needless to say, there's some bad blood brewing between the group and their former mentor. And in a statement to media, Xscape has officially distanced themselves from TV1 and Jermaine Dupri's project with the following statement. And so we are excited to join forces with Mona Scott Young and Monami Entertainment to bring the world Xscape story, the real Xscape story to the world. This partnership will allow us to tell our story about our life. So that was the only reason she got back with Xscape, was because
Yeah.
Carlos had moved forward with Jermaine Dupri.
So that means Carlos really must not like them, because first it's he has a situation with Ty. Then he's trying to use Phaedra and Porsha to have this narrative out. And then the whole Xscape, like, Lord have mercy. Something, or maybe something, deeper happened that we don't know, because this is a lot.
This all need to be a movie to me.
This is
It's
a
the
lot.
behind the scenes stuff that I
It's
like so much. I don't even be
always
caring about the show.
it's
I like the real
always
tea.
behind the scenes stuff. It's always more entertaining versus what we see on the show. That's like complete
Uh-huh.
BS. But that is crazy. And didn't you say like how Kandi try to get her a show? Was it on TV1? The same
Yes.
network?
No, it was on WeTV,
Oh, WeTV.
I
Okay,
think.
wow. That is
Yeah.
interesting. But yeah, he's been really like he's been doing. I see all these clips on Instagram, like housewife after housewife after housewife after. I'm like, sir, aren't you on OWN? Aren't you supposed to be talking about love and marriage and all of that versus like you're talking about your glory days on a whole different network? It's like
That's
isn't
what you would think. He is giving Bravo so much free
much
press.
promo, yeah.
It's interesting.
And I think it's very interesting what Phaedra said, because an article came out about her, I think a few weeks ago when she was on that Peacock show. She was just saying, you know, there's a reason why, Bravo is interested in me. Why do you think I showed up on Housewives of Dubai? Why do you think I did Ultimate Girls Trip? Like, my story hasn't been told, yada, yada, yada. So clearly, it's like, I think there is more to the story there.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely do think there's more to the story, because even Andy always talks about Phaedra. It's I don't know. I think Phaedra might be making her way back into Atlanta, even though she keeps on saying it's the Titanic. I don't want to be there, yada yada yada. But I don't know. I think she'll be back.
Yeah, Phaedra wants to be back. She wants to be back. It's no secret. I think
Yeah.
that it's Kandi blocking her from returning because right now I guess Bravo doesn't want to lose Kandi, and because they've lost so many of their high tier Atlanta housewives, and she keeps giving them ultimatums. So
But I don't even think like Kandi, like she worked overtime to get everybody on the other couch out of here. NeNe, Porsha, Phaedra, that reunion I always talk about, where on one side it was the alliance, on the other side it was everybody else. And now it's like Marlo's carrying the show, really, Kandi? Like there's nothing, she can't even do her own spinoff, right? Nobody was interested in that. Kandi, your time is running out, and I think eventually they're going to give her an ultimatum. But yeah, it's just I don't know. And Marlo, when she was just like, "You can keep your sorry," she was like, "You can keep your sorry." She was really mad at her. That was hilarious.
right. Well, anywho, well, I appreciate you for calling in, Mickey.
Thank you, Michelle. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Nobody wants to call in, so I will continue with my last and final story. Now, let me see if I can pull this up. Hold on. Um, hold on. I gotta go into my Discord because y'all put it in the Discord, honey. Someone said this particular person is claiming that NeNe Leakes, the Lanithia, is going through some changes. And I guess it was gossip of the city, teacher. Y'all believe anything. So I just want to talk about it because apparently I want to point out some things. So here is the email. Okay. It says NeNe is next. People keep quitting because they aren't getting paid. She has her 22-year-old son over the staff and payroll. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing, and the lounge is doing horrible. That's why you can't DM them or comment on their page. A male staff member beat up a female staff member, and her son helped the guy hide. He watched the whole thing and did nothing. And then the person said, "Yikes!" And then the person who's emailing this says, "The girl who was hit by the guys is threatening legal action." She wrote a message cussing the son at the staff group on the staff group chat. He tried to delete it, but all the workers screenshot it first. No one goes to her lounge. The servers have to share tables. It's so bad. And she will not speak to the staff, walks right past them and won't speak. People quit mid shift. And then the blogger said, "Do you have a screenshot?" And then they sent this. Child, they done typed up a whole voice message, child. The club is effing shit. You have all them followers and nobody be in that. No matter how much promoting you do, no matter who you. This sounds like a pure hater biatch. Okay. Now, and I want to say that it is because as I was trolling in the comment section, I happened to see none other than NeNe Leakes' baby mama, son's baby mama, that's not really her son's baby mama, the one who refused to get a DNA test, the one who's still trying to get clout by going to bloggers and telling her story, but she doesn't talk about her son or her kids or her 3 baby daddies or being on Section 8. She only talks about NeNe Leakes because I guess that's what gets her clicks and views. She was under here. I can't find it now. She must have deleted it. Or maybe she blocked me, honey. But I screenshot it. Hold on. Y'all know I don't let nothing go, honey. So I had screenshot it. And in the screenshot, here you go, right here. Hold on. Yup. Hold on. Let me send it to myself. Shell's MacBook. I'm being a hypocrite. How I'm being a hypocrite? When people actually write stuff. Look, Peter Thomas was a victim of this as well. People write stuff and send it to blogs without no proof, and then the blogs run with it just because it's tea and because it is worth a click and a view, and people who hate NeNe are gonna believe it. So where is the proof besides a screen grab of a note? That is not a text message, okay? That was a screen grab of a note. Now, in the comment section, look who is the top person who is basically admitting to sending this to Gossip of the Tea. We gonna look and see, honey. We gonna look and see. Hold on. Here is the screen grab, okay? It is Life of Mo. Y'all know who that is? That is Simone Davis. That is Bryson's baby mama. That's not his baby mama because she failed to get a DNA test. And here she is, the first comment saying, "As I said, 3 years top, and that's the next business flop. The staff hits me up telling me stuff and sending me the group chats with the shrug emoji. Now, why would the staff hit you up, baby mama, and give you the tea, baby mama, and send you the group text, baby mama, who failed to get a DNA test that, that doesn't even get child support?" So I'm just saying, everybody knows that the Lenithia be popping, honey. The Lenithia be jamming. The food is great. The drinks are great, and it takes one person to come on here and talk about, so, oh, she got her son running it. I told you she gifted the damn Lenithia to her son when Greg was still alive, before Greg passed. So that's no secret. That's no tea. But yes, that is not Bryson's baby. We talked about that. Y'all just get here because we certainly talked about it. Because hold on, don't let me look. I got the tea. I got all the receipts, honey. It is on. Hold on, let me go to my YouTube. Pull it up. Baby mama ATLien BM. Okay, we pulling it up. It says, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. NeNe Leakes. There it is, baby mama drama. Hold on, where is it? NeNe Leakes' son accused of being a deadbeat. There go that one. Hold on, Simone Davis. I gotta pull it up, child. NeNe Leakes' son is not the father. There it is right there. I did a whole hour and a half video about it. So just type in There's the name. NeNe Leakes' son is not the father. Simone Davis exposed. Case dismissed. Her child support case was dismissed, child. And this was 2 years ago. And why is it 2 years later, she still has failed to do a DNA test, still has failed to provide any proof that this child is Bryson's, even though he said he would do a DNA test. So I don't think that's his baby child. She just using this child po thing as a way to keep her name in the news, and don't nobody care. Okay, don't nobody care. She's claiming that she was getting her own show. Now, how was she gonna get her own show? Explain to me. Who was gonna give this girl her own show? The girl is delusional. How is it y'all believe anybody who say anything? I'm gonna come over here on here one day and just make up stuff. I promise I am, and just sell y'all dreams and tell y'all I'm gonna get my own show and see how many of y'all believe that too. Like, I'm working on this special child. I was gonna get my own show. Right, the lies. She is a liar. Okay. I got some more tea I'm gonna tell y'all, but I gotta tell my Patreons first. I don't know if it's already out there or not, but it's about Porsha and her wedding. So we gonna head over to Patreon because nobody's calling and I want to talk to them. Okay. Yes, Simone is late. Somebody go tell her she needs to run along and feed them kids and make sure her Section 8 check going through her food stamps and stuff, and leave the girls alone, honey, because she is clearly not going to get paid on social media because nobody cares. She can't even get an audience. You want to hear? Well, come on over to the Patreon. It's only $5, honey. It's only $5, and I'm gonna tell it. And then I might tell it tomorrow in the public. So come on over, patreon.com. iamATLien. I was gonna talk about it on here, but we ran too long and we ain't get no calls, so I'm gonna talk about it over there, and then I might talk about it on here tomorrow. Anyway, go ahead and like this video, please, and thank you. And yeah, this has been a eventful live. I spilled a whole lot of tea. I need to change the title because we talk about everything but the show. We talk about everything around the show. We talk about Kandi and Xscape and how Carlos King was a part of the biopic, and that's why Kandi can't stand him. We talked about Carlos King fixation with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We talked about Marlo being choosing to stay with the Real Housewives of Atlanta over, being a part of an ensemble cast with, drug addicts and messy queens. We talked about that. We talked about a lot of things. Okay. So like this video, rewind if you just getting here, and come on over to the Patreon. It's only $5, and I'm about to get started in about 5 minutes. Okay. There is no fake news around here. I don't know what you talking about. You said my lash falling off. I don't know. It might be, honey. There is never no fake news about here, honey. Never, ever. Listen, my receipts all check out. Now, anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Good night, squad.
Shaggy's in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my that's my
Fuck them hoes. Ain't that right?
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi. Hanging out with Straight from the A. I love you guys. I always visit the site.